We good, brother. How you feeling, man?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm chilling. You know what I mean? Blessed. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
All that
You know,
good shit.
you're one of my favorite guys in battle rap, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen,
I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
they say bloggers and media niggas should not be biased, right? F all that, man. Not about being biased. When I saw you got number 8 at Coty of the year, I was happy for you, brother. Let me say, there's 2 people on here that I was really happy for. Everybody
hmm
happy for. Okay, shout out Big K and everything, champion of the year,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I was happy for you and Chef Trez.
Mm. Shout out to
You know,
Chef.
shout out to Chef.
Yeah.
You at 8, but how you feel about being at number 8? Did you see that happening when this was going on? Did you watch the proceedings? Did you feel I'm
Man,
top?
that's yeah, I got to catch it after, right?
Mhm.
But I did think I had a top 10 year, especially if we just talking material and record
Right.
and you know what I mean, like rounds and all of that kind of stuff. But I didn't know if it was gonna be, if they were gonna agree with me. You know what I mean? But the thing that was making me think that they would, all hip hop put out a list for I think top 20 male battle rappers, and I was 8 on there too.
Okay.
So
Look how I come
that's
around to it.
good because it's good because that's kind of like where I had myself. You know what I mean? Because I only had 4 solo battles. You know what I mean? But I think the impressiveness in that is one, they were each on a different league. You know what I mean? Main
Mhm.
event at I Battle. I was in main event in London, and then Disaster on Summer Madness and A Ward on Blackout. You know what I
Right.
mean? So like
Back out here. Mhm.
it's more than just you know what I mean just only doing big battles. It's about what you could do whenever you in other people's backyard and shit too. You know what I mean? So yeah, I thought I was top 10 somewhere. So to see that people agreed, that was dope. You know what I mean?
How difficult is it as a battle rapper for you guys, and sometimes you think us fans sweep that under the rug when you guys go over UK or you go to different leagues, right? That you're not
hmm
prominent over somebody's over that's more popular than you just because of popularity, not off skill level, right?
Yeah,
That you guys go to different territories and building your fan base. Do you feel that's not spoken about enough
I
when you guys
think
go?
I think
Like you said, you go to different leagues last year, right? Like, is that really
yeah.
spoken?
I mean, you got the knowledgeable fans are talking about that. You know what I mean? But I think, look, I think most of battle rap that we hear about because we're you know we're in America is URL related, and that's why I think there was that whole narrative about Champion being a URL award, and
Right.
you know what I mean that's why you seeing some people like, yo, why is this person over here when this person that might be a URL battler should have been higher and shit like that. I feel like there's a lot of people that had great years, and I like that's what I appreciate Champion for. You know what I mean? They
Right.
look at everything. The fact
Right.
that everybody on Champion was somebody that saw my battle with homeschool and saw my battle in London,
Right. Right.
along with the shit that the whole culture was talking about, which was the A-War battle and the disaster battle. You know what I mean? It gives more of a better perspective. So is I was happy to see people up there that had seen everything. You know what I mean? And that's the
Right.
thing whenever people are debating, right? Like you can't debate if you only saw a battle. You like you got to realize these dudes are watching these battles over and over again. You know what I mean? They watching everybody's battles. If
Mhm.
A Ward had 20 battles, they probably watched every single one of them. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like it's people that have really watched that shit. You know what I mean? So um I don't know if that answers your question. I'm trying to remember what it was, but I kind of went on a
Right.
tangent. But yeah,
No, you good. You good. Where were you ranked last year?
last year I don't think I did enough to even be ranked. Last year I only had that's crazy. I think I only had 4 battles, but my 4 battles was I think Stumbles, Fonz,
Twerk.
Shine, and Twerk, and I
Okay.
lost to Shine, and me and Twerk had one of the best battles of the year, but that was at the end of the year. You know what I mean? So I don't think I did enough. I don't think I wanted to, I even thought of placing that year. You know what I mean? The year before I was 10. In 2022, I was 10. I mean, 2021, I was number 10 on champion list. And I
Wow.
think I should have been higher that year
And what's
because
the question? His memory, who you had that year? Fresh on memory.
Mike P, main event on Caffeine. The 2-on-2s don't count, right? Then I had Danny, Gnome. Then I had Arsenal on the card where Hollow and Rum battle.
Yeah.
Then I had Av on Civil War. Then I had Pat Stay, rest in peace to my dog, on a Drake card. And DNA on a Smack volume. That's 6 battles. That's kind of fucking crazy. You know what I mean? And it was my first year really being active, like on URL. Because the year before, I think I only had 4. I had just got there. You know what I mean? So I thought that year I should have been. I mean, URL put me in the top 6. You know what I mean? But like on champion. But I mean, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, bro, 10 out of 20,000 is fire. You know what I mean? So like that's the part that's crazy to me is one, how many battle rappers there are, and the fact you could even be noticed enough or respected enough to be in that top 10 is crazy. But then on top of that, I'm the only Sikh on all these lists. You know what I mean? So like that, I don't even realize how much that means until I meet other Sikhs that, let's say, weren't fans of battle rap and then heard about me, or were fans of battle rap forever, and then they see me and they're like, "Oh shit, this is crazy." You know what I mean? Like representation.
Your fan base of people that rock with you heavy, right? This can you
say,
call the
say that again?
The Sikh coalition. I'm pretty sure they rock with you heavy, though, right?
There's definitely a lot of Sikhs, but this is the thing, right? A lot of Sikhs are already fans of hip hop because my connection with hip hop is probably the same kind of, we're a very musical culture. You know what I mean? So hip hop is very similar to the kind of, at least the sound of it is very similar to the kind of music we do. I mean, our whole scripture rhymes.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like written in bar form, kind of. Like, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of Sikhs that are fans of hip hop, and I do get, anytime I go to an event that has a lot of Sikhs in there, not even battle rap events, just events out there. One, because I did the song with this dude named Jazzy B, who's like, I talk to you about him all the time. The dude that's like the Snoop. Yeah.
That's your guy.
Yeah. So like that, one doing a song with him, and then also because people have seen maybe some of my clips. I think I went viral on TikTok a couple times, but I don't got a TikTok, so I ain't even. And by viral, I mean like 200,000 views or something. But I mean like it's enough to where somebody else is posting my shit and getting them views. So I'm like, yo, maybe I should, because some people will come up to me and say they saw me on TikTok, and I'll be like, that's crazy. I don't even got one, but yeah, that shit is crazy. Just me and anybody that's a fan, bro. It's like it's dope seeing the different level of fan. You know what I mean? You'll have my favorite one is if I'm walking. This shit happened to me yesterday. Somebody will just tap me on the shoulder. They'll just be like, "You nice," and then keep it moving. You know what I mean? That's dope. But then my actual favorite one is like when somebody's like actually like they're being super like they know you kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like they're not just, oh, I saw you somewhere. They know, oh shit, real sick. You know what I mean? Like shit like that is crazy. So yeah, there's a mix of fans. Like I see fans everywhere. I appreciate all of them. You know what I mean?
Are you approachable, sir?
Yeah. I mean,
you do look like you selling shit on somebody.
I mean, so that's the thing, right? That's interesting. It depends where, right? Okay. Because in the gym, so this happened last week. This dude came up to me in the gym, and he was like, "You battle rap, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Real sick." He was like, "I knew that was you. We was just watching you and twerk." And then he was like, "I ain't approached you before because." In a gym, probably not. I'm probably, you know what I mean, just working out. I probably look mean. Yeah. But that was fire that he even came up because I mean it happens a lot over there too. But like, so over there, maybe I'm not approachable. You know what I mean, or don't look approachable. But I am always approachable. I think the only time I wouldn't be approachable is if something serious is going on. You know what I mean, like if. I mean, God forbid, if I'm at like a funeral or something and somebody tries to, it'll be like, all right, now it's not the time. You know what I mean? But other than that, yeah, I'm approachable, bro, for sure.
Refresh my memory, right?
Yeah.
Your last battle for 2022, not 2023, 2022 was Twerk, right?
Yeah.
So can I say after the Shine battle, that's when the journey started that you took from the twerk battle going into 2023, and you didn't look back after that, my brother. You did not look back after that. Real talk.
Hey, I needed that, and I'll revisit why I needed that after. But yo, twerk. If we talking just single battles, right? Twerk, homeschool, disaster, a war, Koj, right? What is that? 5 battles.
That was
In
unreal.
my last 15 rounds, depending on who you got winning versus me and twerk. In my last 15 rounds, I'm either 14-1 or 13-2.
Mm.
That's crazy. And I'm arguably 12-0 round wise. I'm 4-0 battle wise. Like there's like, yeah, I was on a mission. I needed that shine loss. And the more I reflect on it, I see why I needed it, right? So I was talking about this. I don't know if maybe I talked about it on your show or not, but I got popping super quick. You know what I mean? So like I was nowhere. I was battling in, like a basement at like random places, and then Lex saw me, had a plan, went through our battle. A year later, I'm on Smack. A year after that, I'm battling my favorite. Not even a year. A year after Lex found me, is when I joined the UM. Battled Jay and Chaos. Then I battled
Magic.
Chilla, Chilla and Magic in 2020. The
Magic.
year after Lex found me.
Magic is your guy.
Magic is my favorite rapper.
I know.
One of my favorite battle rappers. And then Chilla Jones and B Magic was a battle that was circulated very heavily in my childhood. You know what I mean? Coming up. So the fact I got to battle them back to back, crazy. Now my 5th battle on URL, I'm main eventing Caffeine versus Mike P. That shit happened like that. Then I'm battling Danny on Gnome, and I get a body of the year. Then I battle Arsenal, full circle moment where I started on Udubb and now I'm battling Arsenal, right? Then by the time I battle Av, now the world opening back up. COVID is over, you know what I mean? The world opening back up. So I'm seeing the result of all this work that I put in, right? So I'm going to the club and security letting me cut the line because they watch battle rap, or I'm just walking through the street and getting stopped for a picture or something like that. Like that wasn't, I didn't realize the effect of what was happening because it was during COVID. You know what I mean? Everything was shut down. So then when I battle Av and we go to Civil War, right? I'm gonna bring this full circle. This is all leading to something, right? And then I got it. The love that I got there was crazy. Then I went to Summer Madness when Easy battled Chess. The love over there was crazy, even outside of the event. Then I battled Pat on a Drake card. The love over there. So battle rap stopped feeling like a competition, and it started feeling like an event. It started feeling like an outing. You know what I mean? Like I'm going out, I'm doing this thing, but everybody after that we chilling. You know what I mean? Because I also didn't feel any repercussions for battles that people might have thought I lost.
You didn't
People,
get punched, you didn't get punched in the jaw, sir. Yes,
yeah. Until I think I really got punched in the jaw when I battled Sean, right?
Right.
But
So
I think before then I was in good fights.
yeah, you got your little shots. You got your shots here.
Yeah, I got a little shot. Yeah, but I didn't feel. If people thought I lost to Ab, I got Pat Stay next. If people thought I lost to Pat, I got DNA next. So I was still, but I was realizing, if you notice at the beginning of 2022, I was noticing that my hunger was kind of suppressed. I was very like, oh, this shit is just fun. So that's why I even joined the tournament when I battled Stumbles and Fonz, because I was like, maybe a tournament to get me back in the headspace. But then I got kicked out the tournament after the Fonz battle, which I think was one of the best battles of that tournament. And then I got shine on Gnome. So I was still not feeling a repercussion, but knowing all the steps, all the mistakes I made leading up to that, and maybe looking at it the wrong way, all that shit, when I lost the shine is when I had to get snapped back. Like, oh shit, this is like it made it feel more like a competition again. You know what I mean?
To piggyback on what you're saying, so basically, is it more like, okay, the battles you had prior to Shine, right? Whether a lot of people have you winning or it's debatable, you're looking at it like, I didn't get a clear loss though.
I didn't get a clear, because my mentality wasn't as competitive. It was more so, if I go in there and rap better, I win. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if I battled better or not, because my rapping is what got me this far. And you got to realize, me doing what I do, Not like everything else outside of battle rap was more distracting than the actual battle. Like, yeah, I battled some of my favorites. Joe Budden talking about me on his podcast. I listen to him every day, every podcast. I'm a Patroni, all of that. You know what I mean? Like, and he now he reviewing my battle with Arsenal and talking about me and Danny. Now I see Crooked Eye. He knows me by first name basis. Fucking Drake is booking me on his birthday card. I go to introduce myself to Chris Brown. I don't even get to say nothing. He said, "Yo, Sick, what up?" Shit like that is crazy. So all of that, and like I said, and being on URL changes your life, literally popularity wise. So going through life, everything is going in. That was the quote unquote big bag era. I know we probably get into that too. So I was fed, bro. I was fed, and everything was amazing. You know what I mean? So like there was no, I forgot about the battle rap part. So I needed something like that. And I was inspired by how hungry Shine was. You know what I mean? It was probably more so um, all the other shit he had going on too. It wasn't even about me. It was more about all the other shit he had going on. He felt like he had a point to prove, all of that. You know what I mean? So that kind of hunger, I remembered like, oh shit, I used to be like that a little. I might have lost that by the time I battled Arsenal or after I battled Arsenal. So yeah, since that Shine battle, that's just the switch that I always remember to keep on. You know what I mean?
You always hear guys like yourself, guys who go on a mean run or that's doing real good, right? And they might
Yeah.
get a battle that the general consensus feels they lost, right? But
Mhm.
I always hear veterans and legend God tier guys always talk about the get back after a
Yeah.
loss,
Yeah.
the get back and stuff like that. And your get back, my brother, man, you was out here looking crazy in 2023, dog. You was
Thank you.
wildin'. And listen, I know people say Hitman and Ill Will's Battle of the Year. I'm not mad at that at all. But of course, I believe you and A Ward definitely have to be mentioned in there. I could throw Matt Flex and Jada Nightwing in there. I could throw multiple
That
Hansel.
battle got to get talked about more.
It
Jay
doesn't. I
and
get talked
Mad
about.
Flex, yeah,
Yeah.
Jay the Nightwing and Mad Flex is top 3 battle of last year easily, bro.
Did you guys
That battle is
you think you
crazy.
guys overshadowed it? You A Ward overshadowed that battle a little bit?
I don't know because the top 3 from that night was me and A Ward and Nitty and Ilmac. So
And then
it
like
is
also,
people.
right?
Yeah, it is people. It's a tough bracket of people, but man,
That
I
is
could
fire.
tell you the battle is crazy. The energy in the building was crazy. Even the way it starts off with both of them not saying nothing. No, they just looking like I think Jay started it. Then Flex, bro. That battle, the back and forth, the tennis match, that
Yes.
battle needs to get talked about more.
And I'm happy for
But
brothers like that. I'm happy for brothers like Mad
yeah,
Flex and Nightwing who might not get spoken about a lot. But if you know, you know. Those brothers get busy. Jason Nightwing had
crazy.
one of the best rounds last year. His
Versus
first 2
Geechee
rounds
too,
each year, he
right?
was wild.
Yeah,
He was
he was
wild.
wilding versus Geechee.
So, and Mad Flex always is consistent. Let me just say that
Matt
brother's
Flex is crazy.
always
Yeah,
consistent. You know what I mean? How much
but
of
yeah,
they?
I do.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say I do think being A Ward it is one of the best battles of last year. I think it's just more clear than the other like there was a lot of other
Okay,
battles that were more hard to
debatable.
decide.
Right.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so I could understand why that does it. But I do think me and Diz was probably one of the bodies of the year. I think I
Now,
should have got I think I should have
I
got
thought about you. I thought
at
about
least
you.
top 5 or something. You know what I mean?
Yes. I said that in my, I did a Big K appreciation and win the champion of the year, right?
Hmm.
And when I spoke about you and I spoke about body of the year, I know Sugar and Ace get spoken about.
Yeah.
And I was listening to see if they were talking about you and Disaster. I thought that should have got plugged a little bit. That conversation been plugged a little more. I'm not mad at Sugar Ace, man. But
Me
you and
neither.
Disaster,
But
that was nasty work.
it was definitely that, but and it was also like, what I mean, I think maybe because there's a lot of controversy around it because of the shit he did, you know what I mean, or like maybe it's that, but it's definitely a crash out happening on the stage that you witnessing, you know what I mean, and I think my material was crazy, but I think maybe it's because maybe some people thought since he was fighting back in the second that they gave him the second or something. It doesn't matter. It's not that big of a deal. I just think it was one of a newer guy making a legend look like that. It's kind of crazy. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Wow.
it's crazy.
Were you shocked how easily you won soundly? You won.
Yeah, the more I watched that battle, bro, like after Champion of the Year, I just went through my year. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I just watched them battles again.
Right.
And I'm just noticing so many more different things. Like when I kicked it off, he was surprised. That I guess that caught him off guard because people don't like going first against him, I think, right? So
Mhm.
like when I said, "Hey, yo," you hear him say, "Yo, is he starting?" And then I start rapping, and then he makes this face. So I think that caught him off guard. I think I'm looking at him while I'm rapping now, while I was watching the battle, and I was like, I think he thought maybe whatever he had was better than what I had when I was going first, but I was rocking the building. I was going crazy in that first. And then when his shit didn't land as much, maybe that destroyed his confidence or whatever. But to answer your question, yeah, I was surprised that it was like that because man, the way I looked at a battle with Diz is like how I looked at battling Magic or Arsenal or Pat Stay in the sense of like these were people that coming up. I always looked at like, yo, they did something that I was like, yo, that shit is a different level. Like I really appreciate that part of their style or something like that. You know what I
Right.
mean? So I
Right.
thought it was gonna be a little more competitive. But to be honest, while I was writing it, like if it's on a big stage, it already kind of changes what that battle could have been in a smaller room. But at the end of the day, an MC is an MC, right? You got to be able to rock everywhere. So yeah.
It is also gratifying for you with going back to the diss battle, right? Because
Hmm.
a lot of people wanted to see that battle, and you have people talking about, I don't know, it's too early for Sick to get that battle. It's too early for Sick to get that battle. And
Yeah.
then you just kill those kind of conversations so quick, my brother. You just,
Yeah. Like I feel like I don't know what people like mean by early because like I mean all the names we said so far is kind of like Mount Rushmore candidates. Like the out of the so Diz was my 18th URL battle,
wow,
right?
18 Sick. Wow.
18th. And only five of them were people that aren't legends or top tier. Everybody else. So what is that? 13. I had 13 battles with legends or top tier, vets, whatever
Right.
you want to call them. Like so I don't know what people meant by that at the time, but it was definitely fuel. I wasn't gonna, what I mean, say anything because it was motivating. But yeah, see, so that's why when people, I think I said this yesterday or whenever I was in the space, like
Right.
I think the only thing I got or the goals that I have left with URL is maybe only three more names that I really want to battle over there, which is Rock, Nitty, and Chess. You know what I
Mm,
mean? Because I feel like everybody else I battle. Like on the other side, like I would love to battle Ilmac. I have to battle Ilmac this
yes,
year.
yes,
I have
yes.
I have to battle Pass. I have to battle, Thesaurus. Like people like that would be crazy too. But on the
Chef Trez.
URL side, Chef Trez after all those. After all those.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I
That's
wanna
the
I
one I
wanna
want. That's the one I want, sir. That's the
that's
one
gonna
I
be crazy.
want.
Hey,
Of
and
course,
let me tell you, like,
listen, there's three that I want for you. Nitty,
yeah,
Mac, and Trez.
Nitty, Ilmac, and Trez.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I want those.
Yeah.
I need to see that.
Me and Trez is gonna be crazy whenever it happens. I could tell you that. But this is like I said this to Eunice the other day too. I was like,
Young boy.
yeah, fire. And he can't be doing all them flows and not talk to me. You know what I mean? So like but I told him I said I'm on a mission to knock a couple heads or a couple names off my list. You know what I mean? I'm almost there. After that, yeah, I
We'll
would love
talk,
and
Eunice.
shit.
We'll talk. Not yet. We'll
Yeah.
talk, sir.
Yeah. So like
You feel me?
Eunice, Foots, I gotta battle Foots, you know what I
Okay.
mean? Foots, Eunice, Saflair, so all of them, they all crazy, bro. They all crazy. And I think I would be blessed to get to that position. After I get these battles, I think I'll be in a position to where I could view myself like, all right, I did most of the missions. Now let me do the helping the new talent like the like people usually do. You know what I mean? I could do that in our battle because I already went
You
through
will
the
do it at
yeah,
iBattle.
yeah. I get that's what I'm saying. I do it there because I went through the process and got to, you know what I mean? So like when I quote unquote beat the game on URL, then that's when I'll look at people other than that. But you never know. I mean, maybe a situation will come up where me and Chef make sense. Chef is amazing. Chef is crazy. You know what I mean? So
Go back to our battle right quick.
yeah.
You and Low Spring haven't battled yet, right? I'm not tripping on that, right?
Nah, he's going crazy. Low Supreme is going crazy. They got a lot of guys. CJA is going crazy.
Rainbow,
Yeah, Appa, yeah,
Appa, Appa,
FIBO,
what's my
Appa,
Appa got
FIBO.
love. I was happy Appa
Yeah,
got love on chat, but we're talking about honorable mention.
yeah, for sure,
Appa
for
beat
sure.
him.
Appa had a crazy year too. Speaking
He's
of,
fine.
Appa versus Geechee is on iBattle February 24th.
Yes.
Everybody tune in. That's just gonna be crazy.
Appa Nini, if y'all go watch that, Appa Nini was crazy too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
So there's a lot of crazy guys over there, and I think that's a testament to Lex and how he finds talent. You know what I mean? I mean, he got some crazy shit going on over there. You know what I mean? So yeah, I would I mean yeah. Anytime I touch down over there, I would rather battle somebody on the I battle roster than battle somebody else. The only person that I was ever in the talks of battling over there that wasn't part of the I battle roster was Iron Stylman because he said he wants to help like he really likes iBattle's platform. So we were talking about battling, and he was like, it has to be on iBattle because that would bring up the platform. That would be a fire environment for us to battle and all of that. So I mean, if that could happen, that would be crazy too. You know what I mean? So
right. Let's go here right quick. You're about to battle on Udubb against Kid
yeah,
Casher. Pronounce his name right? Kid Casher. Am I pronouncing that right?
yep,
Now
yep,
both
yep.
brothers came up under Udubb, right?
Yeah. So he is signed to Arsenal's label.
Okay.
And I started through the UW tournaments, right? And I think the first time, I think maybe the third battle that I had on UW was his first battle. So it was around the same time. We started around the same time, and it's crazy because we both went different ways. You know what I mean? He signed to Arsenal's label, so he's doing more music. He started a league out in New Orleans. You know what I mean? He's a he and he battled people here and there. I think he battled the Saga, and QP. He battled quantum physics. So he went that way, and he's crazy. If people haven't checked him out, go check out Kid Cash. He's fire. Um, a lot of energy. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And then I kind of had my journey where I was battling here and there, and I didn't really take it serious till 1920, and then where I am now. You know what I mean? So it's crazy because it's a crazy storyline for both of us. You know what I mean? We were at the first couple events, and now we at the return of it. So I know there's gonna be a lot to, you know, from both of us talking about shit like that, and just a lot of energy, a lot of energy. And there's gonna be some. R said he got a special guest host. Ice is gonna be there from the pod. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like there's gonna be a lot of people there. You know what I mean? So if you in
I,
New Orleans, I just tweeted something about it. If you in New Orleans, uh, go get the tickets. The link should be in either Arsenal's bio, the new UW bio. I think I just posted it. So yeah, go check it out. And there's a pay-per-view
yeah,
for
yeah,
people
and
who
then
don't know.
also like go back to Kid Casher right quick. He's had what's the Bio Battle League, right? That's the league.
Bayou Battle League, I think is
Battle
his league. Yeah.
QP, Battle QP over there, right?
Uh-huh. And the Saga.
And Saga also, right? So those are the
Hmm.
names. Is there an angle for you, sir? I smell an angle here in the sense of, well, when you said you were different paths, respectfully to that brother, but you were under the same tutelage, so to speak, and you kind of stepped it up a little bit. Can I say that?
Yeah, but I think it would be the obvious angle. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like I don't like taking the
finesse it though.
obvious angles. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like for example, A Ward had the Glock 40 shit, right?
Mhm.
The angle about it is, or to mention it, that's obvious, right? But the way I went about it wasn't how I not relating it to his religion, but how I tied it back to the language with the verb and the
Yeah,
action with the word and all of that. Like you got to be able to do something because I'm pretty sure if while Cash is preparing for me, that's one of the things that defensively as a battle rapper he'll be thinking, oh, he probably gonna say something like that, so let me have something for that. You know what I mean? So it's a chess game. You know what I mean? So you got to think You gotta think of some other shit. And I mean, it's one round, so
Okay, 1 round. Okay.
it's a one rounder, but we not giving you no 2 minute round. You know what I mean? Like we gonna rap for at least 5 minutes each. I'm pretty sure, right? So we're gonna go crazy. I already know that he's crazy. He's fun to watch too. He's a aggressive battle rapper. He's a lot of energy. He moves around the stage a lot. You know what I mean? And we're
Mhm.
in his hometown, so I'm
Right.
expecting him to go crazy. He's fire. Check him out for people who haven't. And the other battles on the card for people that don't know. You got
Yes.
Suge and B Magic.
Yes.
Ars is battling Capo out
Capo.
there.
Yes.
Geechee and E Ness, right?
Loso. Loso's on there.
Yeah, Loso and Official.
Yes.
Danny and Sharon are battling each
Good one.
other.
Good one.
Uh,
I like
yeah,
that one.
they had
They
a
got a
one
little.
round and now they're running it back.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. So it's a lot of crazy battles, bro.
Right. And then we have March 23rd, the Riot versus the Rap Off.
Hmm.
This one, man. So you're part of Team Rap Off, obviously. That's
Yeah,
Ilmac. Ilmac is what he's the proprietor of the squad. Can I say that?
yeah. It's kind of just like because he started all the cartoons
Mhm.
and all of that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So me and him, we worked on. I don't know if I could reveal what it is, or if I said it before. I can't remember. But did I say it before? You
I don't,
remember?
I don't want to incriminate you.
Oh, all right. Yeah, we
Goodness.
did. Me and somebody else did a really fire cartoon voiceover with
Okay.
them. You know what I mean? Uh, so another top tier person. So it's another one of them age old debates. You know what I mean? Like you know, they be doing food and shit like that. So yeah, it was fire. So that should probably be coming out soon. But that's my affiliation with Rap Off for people that don't know. I've always wanted a battle on the Riot, you know what I mean? But maybe after this I will, you know what I mean? But yeah, and EK is crazy, bro.
Mhm.
EK is crazy. I'm getting a lot of
It
messages
was
about
ranked
this
number
battle.
18 champion of the year, number 18 for champion of the year for 2023. Shout out EK
He
right there.
battled a lot, right? He battled
A lot
Arsenal,
of
he
work,
battled Twerk,
work by a
he
lot of
battled
people. Bro.
Geechee, right?
He battled a lot of people.
He battled Nitty too, right?
Nitty last year. Let me look at my
Was that
notes.
last year?
I'm trying to look right now. I know he battled a lot of people though, bro. Y'all should, 3 rounds, right?
That's 3 rounds for
Yeah,
sure. Yeah.
please. We don't need
Yeah,
a one
yeah,
round.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Nah, that's a little bit
No,
wild though.
that's a 3 rounder. That's yeah, it's out in Cali.
Mhm.
Um
Are you looking forward to that one?
and
Obviously.
there's a lot of yeah, and there's a lot of stuff about this event that's gonna keep getting revealed. Like it's a super hip hop event. Like and shout out to the sponsors, like all of them. They really put together some real dope shit. And Geechee and Ilmac is surrounded around them, and they releasing an album together the same day that the battle coming out. For the people that don't know, when you go on Rap Grid and you click on the thing, they did a. So I don't know if you remember back, maybe that was a couple years ago. It was B Dot, Geechee, Ilmac. They put some records out, right? So they got a whole album, and they reworking those. They're gonna be sending some beats to
Weren't they
some of the
being
people on
played
the
during
card.
intermission? Were they being played during intermission battles, right? The B dot.
Yeah, they played. Yeah, Avocado played them.
Right.
I
Right.
think for some of those. So I think
Mhm.
it's the whole thing is very circled around artists being independent. You know what I mean? Because like they probably gonna have some of the people on the card on the album. Big K versus Next. That's happening. Yeah, my verse and Danny.
Yeah.
We said it's happening. Me and EK. You know what I mean? And that was strictly off. You know, just us being like, yo, we support what's going on over here. Let's get it. Let's do a league versus league kind of thing. Like I'm not rap off league. Like I'm not like
Right,
signed to
right.
their league or nothing. But like let's do it. Let's pick up because Big K could be either. If you think about it, he's on EFB and he's on. You know what I mean? So like it's a way to keep battle rap fun and to stomp on. I just hated when that narrative of battle rap dying was going around. Like people just need something to talk about. Like it was the off season. The season's starting back. We in March. Everything starts back in March. You know what I mean? Everybody was chilling.
Right,
We were
right.
enjoying life. You know what I mean? So now the season's starting again.
Did it help? Did it help also when Smack saying it dried up? Did that throw gasoline on people's fire
I
that
mean,
already?
probably. I mean,
Like,
Smack is Smack the leader of the culture. He says anything, it makes sense. And I think like I get what Smack was saying, but I think like people definitely took it out
context.
of context. Yeah, like I don't think yeah, they blew it out of proportion. Like I think he was probably just talking about the dudes asking for what is
Sick.
that, six
That's
figures and
exactly
shit
who
like
I
that.
felt he was talking to, brother. That's
Yeah,
exactly
like
who I felt he was
yeah,
talking to.
like he's like six figures, like come on, work with me kind of thing. You know what I mean? I think I don't know. I didn't talk to Smack about that, but I don't know. There was some things earlier. I was talking to Beasley earlier, maybe a month ago. There was some things he was talking to me about that didn't sound like the bag was drying up or nothing. You know what I
No,
mean?
it's
So
not. I spoke to them
yeah,
also. They got some things going on over there that's going to be,
yeah, like
you know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. So I
Hmm.
don't know, man. We'll see, but yeah, I'm not treating battle rap like that. I mean, look, I'm already on this Riot and rap off shit. I'm on Udubb. Got to hit URL and King of the Dot this year too. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll go back to London this year too. So
Okay.
I'm trying to have a little more than 4 battles this year. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
like
Right.
uh I'm I finally finished recording this project I've been talking to you about.
Yes.
Actually, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna send you something that I think you will
Send
appreciate.
me some music, man. Send me
It's
some
yeah,
music.
until this shit is done, I'm gonna be dropping these. I got a bunch of freestyles in the vault. You know what I mean? So I shot some videos for some of them. So I'm gonna start releasing those. Very simple, just me in front of a mic. You know what I mean? But the beats is all original. Um, yeah, I think there's this one I did. I think you'll enjoy. So I'll send it to you. That's the first one. I'm dropping it probably within 7 days, to be honest. I'm dropping it, and then I'm gonna keep dropping them every week and a half, 2 weeks. It's a series, but it's not like a consistent drop. I just have so much music. I was like, I'm trying to get my YouTube shit popping and all of that. So yeah, so now that all of that is kind of backlogged,
Mhm.
I don't gotta only do 4 battles. I could be more outside. You know what I mean? So
What's your take on Rock retiring talk?
as long as you see me before you retire, we good. You know what I mean? Right, right. Yo, Rock is a legend, man. Like
Yes,
I don't
man.
know how
It's a
I
goal,
don't
man.
know how he can't be number one or two greatest of all time. Like I don't know how you could debate anything different because he's battled in every era. He's battled people from every era. By every era, I mean most eras, I'll say. But he's battled people from every era. He's battled legends and to new guys. Shows up every time. He has the accolades, right? He been on all the Summer Madnesses, the Gnomes, the Double Impacts, Smack volumes. He's consistent. He always shows up. Like what can you say? You can't say nothing bad about Rock in that aspect. You know what I mean? Like he's stood in the face of crazy rounds and came back and ended up winning a battle. You know what I mean? Like he's he's probably the best battle rapper of all time, probably.
Wow.
Like like it's hard to debate anybody else, especially if we just talking accolades. Like who's more accomplished than Rock?
Rock is accomplished, man. But I think he felt slighted being at number 7, though. But if I'm Rock, I wouldn't feel slighted at 7 because you know why? Here's why I say that. I feel as a Rock fan, he's
Mhm.
beat the game, right?
He's doing the
He's
side missions.
he the
He's
side
doing all
mission.
the side missions. Yeah,
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 absolutely, man. So it's like,
yeah.
you know, yes, you got the real six of the world and Easy. We want to see you battle, right? We want to see you battle real
Hmm.
sick, Easy, A Ward, probably those
Yeah,
names. Those other guys want to see you battle, right? So I
yeah,
felt
yeah.
last year as a fan, he battled Prompt Av, Snake Eyes. I mean, Av Hustle, Snake Eyes, all that, right? But I felt some of the other battles he was giving a lot of shots to,
Yeah,
and
yeah. He's
I know sometimes you guys don't like strength of schedule. And I wasn't on the panel. I'm just clarifying on the conversations that I hear people talking about, right?
mhm.
Slighted because you guys, I don't know how you feel about this. some battle rappers feel like, okay, if Real Sick is giving me a shot, nobody knows what 3 Letter Man is, and you're giving me a shot, right? Do you guys get slighted because you're giving 3 Letter Man a shot, even though you're 20 times better than I am? You got a better name than I am, so you're the heavy favorite.
I don't think it should be slighted. I think that's the job of the people that have beat the game. You know what I
Right.
mean? I think
Right.
Rock just loves battle rap so much that like he's not like, you know what I mean? Like this is what he's supposed to do, and that's how he feels. I feel like Rock probably feels like he has a duty to do this. You know what I mean? Like he's probably like, I gotta usher in the newer guys. That's why he's doing a 2-on-2 with
That's
Swervo.
a move for
That's
that
why he's
one.
battling Ryder. That's why you know what I mean? Like
Fable and them. Yeah, man.
Febo and all. Yeah, he's trying to keep battle rap going, and
Mm.
that's how you keep it going when you get the people that everybody I battled coming up, like Pat, Arsenal, Av, all of them, they had that same mentality probably. Yo, we got to keep battle rap going. That's why Ars could, battle everybody. You know what I mean? He's another one of them guys that probably beat the game. But like, so like, yeah, I don't think it's a slight. And I think people probably think of different things with strength of schedule. Strength of schedule doesn't only mean how many people you battle. It's also the performance you put on and who you're battling. You know what I mean? Like
Mm.
so yeah, I mean Rock was definitely top 5, top 10, should have been last year, but I don't think 7. I mean the people above him had crazy years too. You know what I mean? So whenever you get to the last 10, it's always, you know,
Crazy. It's
it's
crazy
always
because
hard. Yeah, yeah.
get 10 down, right? A Ward at 10, Ill Will 9, you at 8, 7 Rock, 6 Easy, 5 Nitty, 4 Geechee, 3 Trez, 2 Twerk, and Big K champion of the year.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I mean? So, yeah,
I'm
man.
I'm happy for Twerk and Big K. I'm cool with both of them,
I'm happy for Big
bro.
K.
Like,
I,
yeah.
I don't care if Big K blocked me or not, man. I'm happy for that brother that he got. I was able to see him battle A Ward, and I was highly
Yeah.
impressed with that brother, man. He was,
Big K been going off this year, and
you know,
Twerk. Like, I'm real happy to see that Twerk is using his full potential. You know what I mean?
sick.
And I'm happy he used it out with me first. You know what
Right.
I mean?
Absolutely.
Like,
Absolutely,
I'm
brother.
happy for that. Yeah.
To me, there's no reason New Jersey Twerk should not be top 5 of talent alone. He should be top 5 in Coty conversations every year, just
For
off talent
sure.
alone. That brother
For
just,
sure.
I
But
mean,
now he figured out how to put discipline into that shit. You know what I mean? So that is fire to see, bro. It's fire. And
it is.
now he's battling Shotty, right? He's battling Shotty so far this year. Him and Shotty's gonna be crazy. London is crazy.
Mm.
London, the crowd out there is amazing. And if I got off stage with people telling me they never felt like energy like that before, and I was like, hey, wait till Twerk comes over here. You ain't seen nothing yet, bro. Like I appreciate that, but Twerk is crazy to see live. You ever got to see him live?
I haven't seen him live. I mean, I met him at Chrome, but I haven't seen him live yet, though. Nah, just met him.
Got
You
you,
know, that's
got you.
different. I know it's I
Yeah,
know Twerk is different, man.
it's
You know what I'm
crazy,
saying? That's
crazy.
why when I
Yeah,
saw Easy Hitman, I'm like, okay, these niggas look different. No, you
yeah,
know.
yeah. So
So
yeah, shout out to both of them, Twerk and Big K. Big K definitely been. I mean, how could you? That's the debate. It's a hard
yeah,
debate, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, K been showing out. K been going crazy
happy
too.
for K,
So
man. Happy for K, man. Happy for K. My brother Real
everybody
Simple.
check out. By the way, check out "Ready to Go." It's a song I did with Big K and Heavy
Okay.
Huddy. We did it out in Toronto after I battled A Ward and he battled Sharon. We went in the studio and in like an hour we kicked out 2 songs. I don't know where that other song is, but Heavy Huddy is an artist out there. If you watch me and A Ward, he's the bald dude standing behind me. He's
Okay.
well known out there. So yeah, we was in his studio and we just knocked out that joint. It's fire. And it's dope because my voice was gone. So
Mm.
I had like a lower tone verse where the beat was low and then his voice was good. So then the beat turns up. By
Turns
the
up.
time it gets in, it's a fire. It's a fire song.
That's a
It's
little
called Ready to
different.
Go.
Okay.
It's
All right.
fire. It's fire. Yeah.
All right. We definitely gonna talk after New Orleans, man. You know what I'm saying?
We have to. I got you. Yeah. You got the pay-per-view for both?
I'm getting them, of course.
All right, cool, cool.
That's a
It's,
no-brainer. Absolutely, absolutely, brother.
yeah, it's
You know
gonna be crazy, bro. Yo, salute, thank you, appreciate you. Shout out to the whole champion. Because one last thing before I go,
Yes.
that
Yes.
these kind of things do mean a lot, especially for rappers like me, if I could speak for myself, because we do be up till 5, 6 in the morning trying to, think of these bars, and we got to go through life no matter who's in a hospital for something, or who passed, or who, whatever tough shit you got going on, you still show up and you put on these performances. So even to get acknowledged, I'm pretty sure, even if there's somebody in the top 20 that thinks they should have been higher, at the end of the day, it's a good acknowledgement, I think, to them, because we put in a lot of work. You know what I mean? So,
Absolutely,
and
brother.
and so salute to people like that, people like you, you know what I mean,
I appreciate that,
who
King.
who keep this shit going. So yeah,
I
man,
appreciate it, brother.
salute. Thank you. Follow me, Instagram, Twitter. Got a lot of music dropping. I've been saying that, but now it's actually happening. You know what I mean? So tune the fuck in. I'm gonna start dropping shit within the next 7 days. You know what I
My
mean?
brother real sick, man. I appreciate you, King.
Appreciate you, bro. Salute.
Always.